Modern men are being devalued by a society that doesn't encourage their potential. Superhero films once celebrated the value of masculine strength, but now those same movies are the guiltiest culprits in the emasculation of males. The film industry champions female empowerment while simultaneously discouraging male achievement. The current cinematic interpretation of feminism has played its part in crushing traditional masculinity. Modern movies highlight the fragility and anxiety of men, portraying them as weak and scared creatures, unable to accept female power. What's gone wrong with superhero films? A superhero origin story is about achieving excellence. Each of us has hidden potential, and we dream of reaching it, becoming someone worthy of admiration and respect. This is why we love a good hero origin, because we envision the beginning of our own heroic story. When Bruce Wayne trains himself to rise from an orphan 6-year-old to become the dynamic Dark Knight, Batman, we want to emulate his tenacity and his success. These tales are about being inspired to reach our ultimate potential through the power of story. Comic book heroes are cultural idols, who we admire because of their amazing deeds. We admire Captain America because he had the courage to fight the Nazis. Superheroes fill a psychological need, just like mythology and folklore are a vital part of our cultural history. Thor has been a symbol of courage and strength for centuries. Psychiatrist Carl Jung talked about archetypes of the collective unconscious. Jung wrote about the archetype of the hero, which represents the drive to overcome obstacles and accomplish impressive things. Dr. Strange had hit rock bottom in every way when he reinvented himself as a sorcerer supreme. Joseph Campbell talked about the hero as someone with the courage to leave the world they are familiar with and enter a perilous new world, willing to face all challenges. Iron Fist left his home in Kunlun to come to New York, a place he was unfamiliar with, but still managed to thrive. These archetypal heroes are role models for surmounting all adversity and transcending any barriers. Sadly, modern movies no longer produce heroes who are inspirational to men, preferring instead to deliver weak males who exist to prop up their female co-stars. Modern men are without a clear path, and are looking for role models. Men, particularly young men, are disenfranchised in modern society. They're told they have too much privilege, while simultaneously being told they are the root of all evil. Young males long to prove themselves and become someone special, to be the best version of themselves. They want to find the Superman under their Clark Kent exterior. Men are traditionally doers and are judged by their victories, whether in career, sports, or fatherhood. Tony Stark is admired as an example of a successful man, as well as a heroic, crime-fighting Iron Man. Opportunities to find deeper powers within us come when life seems most challenging. Matt Murdock overcame the death of his father and his blindness to become Daredevil, the man without fear. It's important for men to be able to act out the role of the hero. Men today are told that they're not capable of great things and that they only succeed due to their male privilege. Therefore, most modern men don't have the affirmation in their life that will motivate them to become remarkable men who can be of service to the greater good by living an extraordinary life. They don't have a Professor Charles Xavier to tell them that they are valuable, useful beings who have no need to be ashamed of what they are and can become anything they want once they learn to accept who they are. Boys who display aggressive competitiveness are chastised and even medicated to become more docile. Similar to how Bruce Banner wore an inhibitor in She-Hulk, Attorney at Law, to contain his power and aggression, leaving him helpless, needing to be rescued by his female cousin. Young men should be taught that the virtues of masculinity are beneficial, not toxic. Peter Parker took too long in accepting the responsibility of manhood, and it cost him his uncle's life. Whereas men used to take pride in their role as protector, they're now told that women don't want or need their protection. How would the Black Panther or Aquaman stories have played out if their people said to them, "We don't need you"? Boys must strive to become men. Unfortunately, they're being trapped in a boy psychology or immature masculinity. As Jungian psychologist Robert L. Moore said in his book, King, Warrior, Magician, Lover, Rediscovering the Archetypes of the Mature Masculine, from 1991, ours is not an age that wants heroes. In 1978, when Superman the movie declared, "You will believe a man can fly," young boys like me were inspired to rise and attempt to soar in our own special way. Boys and young men need that kind of inspiration again. With the proper inspiration, every Billy Batson can be transformed into Shazam. Modern movies need to stop failing men.